Today, let's talk about Mokasa na Buy Now Pay Later platform. I have mixed feelings about this loan app, but kung meron kang Mokasa, you might want to take advantage of the cash advance feature niya. At may na-notice ako guys parang bumaba yung interest niya. Kung hindi pa kayo nagkaroon ng Mokasa account and you're considering, then stick around kasi dito i-share ko sa inyo yung aking mga na-experience kay Mokasa. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. It's Ate Red here, and kung bago pa kayo sa channel ko, consider subscribing because here, pinapakita ko sa inyo yung mga realities, pros and cons ng mga online loan platforms para kayo makapag-decide kung okay ba siya o hindi. For today's video, it is Mokasa, and this video is not sponsored by Mokasa. I've been using Mokasa for over a year now, and marami akong gustong i-share sa inyo ng mga pros, cons, whatever that you need to know about Mokasa. So it's based on my personal experience. I still have mixed feelings about this account, pero one thing yung na-notice ko, parang bumaba yung interest nila sa kanilang cash advance. Which, kung meron ka nito, you can convert more than half of your credit limit or depende siguro kay system kung magkano ibibigay sa'yo. Pasok agad sa GCash mo in less than 30 seconds. Ano ba yung ma-expect mo dito kay Mokasa? Well, first, let me show you kung paano mag-cash advance. So, ito, meron akong 6,000 na credit limit kay Mokasa. I'll also share kung paano magkaroon ng Mokasa account later on. With my 6,000 na credit limit na pag buy now, pay later, pwede akong mag-cash advance na 3,600. So, ito si Mokasa account, aside from being a buy now, pay later platform, meron din siyang quick loan. Ginaya yung quick loan ni Union Bank. Meron din siyang quick loan, and I think we can all agree ang hirap magkapasa dito sa quick loan na to. Sayang, okay pa naman sana yung offer. But let's continue kung paano mag-cash advance dito kay Mokasa. Walang pahirapan. Convert to cash talaga to. Diretso sa GCash nyo. 3,600. So, i-click mo yung get to cash. Then, makikita yung page na to, and then just click cash out now. On the next page, you can see again, ulit-ulit, na 3,600, 1,000 daw for 20 days, daily cost, 5 pesos. I don't know exactly what this means, pero kita nyo naman dito, 30 seconds lang. Pupunta sa GCash mo. Sabi niya, approve in 30 seconds. In my experience, 30 seconds lang nasa GCash na siya. Less pa nga eh. So, 20 to 50 days loan tenure, more use, more affordable. Kaya naman pala parang bumaba yung interest niya. Kung ayaw mo kunin yung buong, 3,600 or whatever is available sa inyo, dito mo pwedeng i-change. So, pag-click mo ng pwede mong all kung gusto mong kunin lahat, pero pwede mo ring any amount. Kung gusto mo 2,800, ganon. So, sa 2,800, for example, yung tenure niya nasa 34 days. Hindi pa ako nakaabot sa 50 days na level niya. So, yung due date lalabas din doon. So, totoo ngang 30 days more siya. And then, amount due is 2,926 and 12 dahil yung interest niya is 0.12. Wow! Yung daily interest niya is 0.12. Tapos yung processing fee niya, 126. Kaya yung tubo, mga bes, is masyadong mababa. So, okay na rin, diba? So, click confirm kung gusto mo siyang matanggap. Pag kinonfirm mo siya, guys, mabilis lang. Wala nang evaluate. Kasi meron ka ng account kay Mokasa, pasok na siya agad sa GCash mo. Yung tenure, kasi diba sabi niya up to 50 days, pero depende kasi yan kay system. Dati nasa 30 days lang talaga ako. Ngayon naging 34. Wow, napaka-generous naman. Charot! Kung gusto mo namang 3,600, yung babayaran mo after 34 days is 3,762. Wala siyang advance na ikakaltas, mababa po yung interest niya kasi ngayon nasa 0.12 na lang. For me, okay na rin pala to. Yung dati kong interest sa kanya was 0.35% daily. Habang tumatagal, somehow, sinasabi kong somehow because depende naman to sa inyo because now, we go to the part kung paano ba magkaroon ng Mokasa account. Dito kayo magde-decide kung okay ba siya o hindi. Dati kasi, meron siyang hinihingi na refundable deposit, guarantee deposit, na up to now, ang hirap pa rin kunin yung refund na yan. At kung kukunin ko yung refund na yan, pati yung 5,000 ko, na binigay niya sa aking credit, mawawala din. For a while ha, yung refundable deposit guarantee niya, ito yung palagi niyang ino-offer sa akin para tumaas yung aking credit limit, which I was hesitant because para sa akin, bakit naman ako magre-refundable deposit guarantee kung pwede naman palang mag-secured credit card sa mga bangko, which ang mga bangko is more established than Mukasa. But anyway, that's just me, that's just my experience. So ngayon, na-notice ko na parang hindi niya na ino-offer yung refundable credit guarantee. Yung sinasabi niya lang is the more you use Mukasa, and ma-establish mo na good credit history ka, then, bibigyan ka niya ng higher credit limit. Pero it's been a year, hindi pa rin nag-i-increase. I think I'm gonna be stuck with 6,000 for a long, long time. So, for those na nagbabalak na magkaroon ng Mukasa account, yung mga IDs na tinatanggap ni Mukasa, unfortunately, medyo limited lang siya. Pero kung meron kayong mga following, guys, I'm trying to be not very biased here, ha. Make sure to prepare the following IDs kasi ito po yung tinatanggap niya. Passport, SSS, driver's license, UMID, PRC, and postal ID. So, the application process will involve asking for your baka humingi siya ng landline. So, the more information you provide, the better your chances na maa-approve ka niya. And some of the information na hihingi niya, parang hindi ko gusto. At kung hindi mo ibibigay, baka hindi ka niya ma-approve. So, our mga information na hihingi niya, for example, is education, marital status, personal email, which is okay, and then yung Facebook. Optional daw, pero ewan ko lang. And then residence, monthly rent or mortgage, home district, complete address, which sounds okay. Pero yung pinaka hindi ko nagustuhan sa kanya is because during the application process, maaari siyang humingi ng information like your SSS, PhilHealth, GSIS, Pag-ibig account. And it's not just you providing them your number, pero dito guys, kailangan mong ibigay yung login mo mismo, which is kind of distasteful. So, pwede ka rin magbigay ng payslip mo or upload a tax receipt, but hininay mo naman siya dito sa SSS na to, sasabihin ka niyang your chances na ma-approve is low. So, ganun yung drama ni Mukasa. So, na-approve ako kay Mukasa dahil nag 1,000 pesos refundable deposit ako sa kanya, which up to now, it doesn't seem refundable at baka mawala pa yung 5,000 ko na credit na nanggaling sa kanya. Feeling ko, pahirapan magkaroon ng Mukasa account. But, kung meron ka namang Mukasa account, it's like, parang gumaganda siya habang tumatagal. Up to now, I still consider canceling my account because parang pinaka-low priority ko siyang gamitin eh. Total, I have BillEase, I have credit cards, and I also have Maya Credit, which I believe are far better than Mukasa. Hey guys, experience ko lang yan. Na-observe ko lang yan. I'm not saying it's bad, but I have to admit, I don't find it very good. Sa inyo po yan. Kasi guys, dito sa channel, hindi ko naman ini-encourage yung pag-utang. Yung ini-encourage ko is checking every bit ng isang loan app bago kayo mag-decide kung uutang kayo dito o hindi. That's all for today. I hope to see you on my next vlog and bye!